Hey, what's going on, guys? This is EJ Uno coming back again. As you guys can see from the thumbnail, I am talking about Apple versus Android, Android versus Apple. Talking about the new updates that are coming out, Android 13 coming out, and iOS 16 coming out. And which one which one am I leaning more to? Which one do I think is going to be the biggest update of all? Now, I've been reading here and there about the iOS 16, and then I've been, of course, keeping up with the Android version 13 coming out. So, my biggest thing is, I'm a hardcore Android user, and you know what I'm saying. I get iPhones, and for the new updates. And really, tell you the truth, I tell everybody, because my daughter most of all always tell me like, Dad, why you never keep like Apple products. Don't get me wrong. I think Apple is an amazing company, and I think that what I'm saying, they've been doing good with all the years that went by, but I don't know. I just see more usefulness in an Android than I do in Apple. I like, as you guys. I don't know if you guys heard, but of course, when I'm talking about iOS 16 is coming out. So, the reason why I say that is because Apple has taken some of Android, things, features that have been in Android phones, and bring them to Apple's. And it doesn't matter like how many times I say it about Apple kinds of like steals Android features. People still love Apple, and that's cool. But it's just like when I be hearing like people talk about, what I'm saying, like, oh, which one's better, who's better. Like, tell you the truth, they both got their own type of uniqueness to it. But the new update is taking some from Xiaomi phones as far as the wallpaper. And the wallpaper you guys are supposed to get, for you Apple users out there, is it's supposed to be like a live wallpaper that when you swipe up or swipe down, I forgot which one it is, but it automatically it's like basically the live wallpaper goes into the actual you swipe away from like the lock screen, it goes right into the main screen, and it gives it like a little animation effect to it. So Xiaomi phones have always had that. I actually had the phone when it first came out, and this was like maybe about I'd say maybe about 2-3 years ago, and Xiaomi already had it going on. And people has been putting in like the little comments talking about they have been taking things away from like Xiaomi phones and Honor phones and all that stuff. Which, you know what I'm saying? I tell you the truth, I really just, I don't knock them, because, you know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe they don't got enough new ideas, because Android's been taking like literally every idea. And you know what I'm saying? And Apple puts a little bit of sprinkle onto it, and they make it look like it's just like it's something new when it's really not. I have heard rumors about them bringing always on display, AOD, to the Apple. Don't know if that's going to be true, but to tell you the truth, I think that a lot of Apple users would like that if they had it. I love it. I personally, that's one of the features that I look for in an Android phone or device when I get it, is always on display. Basically, that is your notifications being seen without your phone actually being on. It's just like a little a black light that comes on your phone when it's off, and it just lets you know different notifications. And then you have a time that stays on, here and there, so like that. But so I think that would be a good asset to them bringing it to Apple. Okay, so let's get more into talking about which one I think is better. Okay, so when it comes to like Apple phones, what I'm saying, I think it's some important things when it comes to getting a phone, and I think it's battery life. So I'm just gonna go down. I'm just gonna answer. I'm gonna say it, and then I'm gonna answer the question as I go down. Battery life. I think Apple really takes the cake when it comes to battery life. When how long will it last? Now, a battery life on an Apple phone will last longer than any Android phone that is out there. But when it comes to charging up the phone, I give it to Android because Androids charge faster, but Apple's batteries last longer. So it's kind of like here and there hit and miss type of thing, like you know what I'm saying. So I would it's really it's like if you want your phone to last longer, it would definitely be an Apple phone as if you're like a battery user. But if you're not afraid of the phone like dying quick because you know it will just charge automatically real quick, fast, I would definitely give it to a Android phone because it's numerous Android phones that charge fast like that. Another thing is storage. I am really big on storage, and me personally, I 128 is 64 gigabytes of storage. It will not do anything for me. You know what I'm saying? I won't even touch a phone. I might touch an iPhone just to play around with it, but it won't be my daily driver. So 128 is like that's getting somewhere with me. But I'm a big storage person, and I don't like to want to just pay all this ridiculous money for a phone with all the storage. I kind of just want to get a deal out of it. But 256 is where I start at when it comes to a daily driver phone that I want all the time. So 128 is like a start off. 256 would make my phone a daily driver. But but as far as that being said, I would definitely give the storage capacity win to an Android phone because some Android phones don't allow you to have SD cards. Some Android phones do allow you to have SD cards. I think with Apple phones that I have had, it didn't matter whether I had 64, 128. I don't know if I ever had 256. I think I only had a 64 gigabyte one and a 128 gigabyte one. But either way, it's like after I took a few videos or a few pictures, I would get a notification from the iCloud telling me that your iCloud storage reaches capacity. And it wouldn't even be that many pictures. It'd probably be about let me take a wild guess. It'd probably be about 50, 60 pictures or whatever. And for movie wise, it just ranges how long you want to record something or, take videos or something like that. And then I still get this notification. Now, I know you're saying why? I mean, you could just buy storage, but you know what I'm saying? You could buy storage. But to me, like I said, I kind of want something with a deal where I don't have to keep giving money into it. I'd rather just buy what I know as a storage capacity and have the option of adding an SD card or buying something that has, enough RAM so it keeps up with, so it doesn't eat away my storage. So I would give the win to an Android phone right there because it's a pick and choose type of thing. When an Apple phone, you just literally have to just go with what you got, and I think that that it eats up storage quite a bit when it comes to Apple versus Android. You know what I'm saying? So like that. Another thing when I look for in a phone is resolution, is a display. Now I know that I know that when going from the Apple phones, I had an iPhone X, and something I didn't know about an iPhone X versus an iPhone XR or an iPhone 11, all that stuff, they started using LCD screens, versus the X would be using an OLED screen. So I tell people all the time, you know what I'm saying, they kind of went downhill as far as the resolution. Don't get me wrong, the resolution looks good, but they went down as far as that. So you know what I'm saying, I think Android has put themselves on a pedestal that you know what I'm saying, if you want a good phone, they're going to give you the most top notch, for a Samsung phone, or even a Xiaomi phone or something like that, they're most likely, you know what I'm saying, if you want a good phone, you're most likely going to get an AMOLED display, or you're going to get a OLED display or something like that, with like a 120 refresh rate and HDR10 plus or something like that. So stuff like that. And the iPhone, what is it? Now, don't get me wrong, the iPhone X Pro Max, you know what I'm saying, has something like that going on. Or if not just the same, I got to look more into it. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, with an Android, you can kind of like, you know, search around, look for the phone that you want, pick the phone that you want, you know, something like that. With Apple, you know what I'm saying? You basically, if you want an Apple phone, you definitely got to get the phone that they're giving you. And it's more of like, I love having like options when it comes to Android. Like if I don't like this brand, I know it's probably something better in another brand. So that's where I'm trying to get with it at. What's another thing I like? I mean, camera wise, of course, I love camera wise. Like I tell people, like it's all about how you see, how you like your pictures, how you like, you know what I'm saying? If you're not a big person who's all into camera, you wouldn't know the difference. But, but to me, I would say that I know a lot of people, some people would say, Apple takes like a lot of good pictures. But like how I put it is, I think Apple they took a lot of good pictures in the past. I think their cameras, not the good pictures. I think their cameras were good in the past because they were beating Android. You know what I'm saying? But now I think Android came a long ways, and I think that Android takes the cake. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and that's just some of the stuff I look for as far as like, you know, battery, resolution, storage capacity, stuff like that. Oh, and screen size. I have not saw an Apple phone with a 6.8 inch screen, and I got to tell you, when it comes to like a 6.7, 6.8 inch screen, I love it. I love, like, you know, having a big screen phone, whatever. I think that's you know what I'm saying, I don't know, it just I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's nice. I wish Apple would start doing that. And another thing I wish Apple would start doing, I wish they would give you different, as far as you know, having options. I wish that they would give you the option to have like a in-display fingerprint sensor and a face unlock. You know what I'm saying? Not just one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So yeah. So that's just some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about. And this to talk about, like, you know, which one is better between Apple and Android, Android and Apple. Just wanted to talk about that stuff. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video. If you like, don't forget to, if you like, please like. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. And you know what I'm saying, stay tuned for different videos. Like I said, I haven't been posting, but you know what I'm saying, I'm about to get back on the scene. I'm posting more, you know, great videos, you know what I'm saying, talking about, you know, deals, talking about new action figures coming out. You know, the same old stuff like I be doing, but bringing new content to the channel, you know what I'm saying? So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and I'll see you again with more videos.